Hi, I'm Damon Wilde from the Tampa Media Group, and this is my world. I've just finished another year of what I call the Boneyard. What is it? It's a home haunt that I put on in my backyard for my neighborhood every year, but it's not your average house with Halloween decorations. It's a walk-through attraction with custom-made sets, detailed props, and special effects similar to what you would expect to see at a theme park. Since it's primarily a trick-or-treat event for kids of all ages, we don't make it overly gory or bloody. It's just mostly skeletons and bones in a graveyard setting. But the scares can be pretty big. We have some 8-foot-tall monsters and, of course, a chainsaw maniac at the end. Why do I do it? The greatest part for me is transforming a space into something unique that no one has seen before. Combining the elements of lighting, sound, scenery, and even smells, you can transport someone anywhere you want them to be. It's also a lot of fun getting the scares and startling people. Most of the actors we use are school teachers, and they love getting revenge on the students they teach every day. Also, knowing that I'm providing free entertainment to hundreds of people makes it all worth it. Planning. The Boneyard takes a lot of thought and planning throughout the year. I've started to use Google SketchUp to lay out the area of my backyard to figure out how I'll place walls and obstacles for guests to walk through. This gives me a three-dimensional view of the space before anything gets built. Setup. I build props throughout the year, and by the time October comes around, setup begins. It generally takes a couple of weekends to pull everything out and set it up. The event runs Halloween weekend, and the next day it is completely taken down and packed away. All of the sets and props are designed for easy assembly and to take up as little space as possible in storage. As the event has grown each year, my garage has been shrinking more and more. Effects. Some of the effects I use are triggered by motion sensors. These sensors can turn on lights, sounds, and pneumatic-driven props that jump out at you. I have a couple of talking animatronic characters that I can customize their voice tracks to make them say whatever I want. For added realism, we use small fans loaded with scents like rotting decay, burning wood, and mildew. In an electrical room we did this year, the high voltage signs on the walls were wired up to shock you if you touched them. Low voltage LED spotlights are used to avoid using hot bulky lights and extension cords. Branding. The hunt also gives me an opportunity to create some fun promotional items. I've done staff t-shirts, cups, temporary tattoos as giveaways, and this year I created a website with photos and information about the event. And if you're ever in the Tampa area on Halloween, be sure to check out the Boneyard.